Fair warning, I'm going to be calling YouTube out for some pretty serious stuff in this video. To be honest, this video could get me demonetized, suppressed, or even banned off the platform. Trust me, it's happened before. So if you guys could like the video and share it around before it probably gets removed or my whole channel gets removed, I'd appreciate that. Oh, YouTube copyright claims. So what are copyright claims? They are when you get your entire video demonetized, mostly if you're using some type of copyrighted music. In some of these videos, I had music playing throughout the entire video that was copyrighted, so fair enough. I guess I should get copyright claimed for that. And other of these videos, I actually just played music for a few seconds and the entire video got copyrighted. YouTube's automated copyright systems are so strong that even if you play a few seconds of copyrighted music out of even like a 20-minute video, your entire video is going to get instantaneously demonetized and copyright claimed, meaning whoever owns the music or whoever was behind the music is going to get 100% of the ad revenue that your video generates. So in short, YouTube is very serious about copyrighted music. If there's copyright protected content found in your video, it won't be monetized, and some people in some countries can't even watch the video at all. After all, YouTube themselves have always said that only content meeting their monetization policies will be eligible to show ads. Well, I'm here to tell you today that this is not true at all. So there has been a lot of research done by Analytics that basically shows that YouTube is actually running ads and making millions of dollars off of pirated content on their own website. What do I mean when I say pirated content? Well, I mean like someone uploading the entire 2024 movie, Top Gun Maverick, and having the entire movie on YouTube being filled with ads. Here we see an advertisement for a Donald Trump campaign ad, and you can clearly see that YouTube will be making money off this video. It's a movie, so it's going to be a pretty long video. Top Gun Maverick actually has a runtime of 2 hours and 10 minutes. So a 2 hour and 10 minute video getting 60K views in 14 hours, that's a lot of money. And keep in mind that YouTube will demonetize us, the creators, for having a few seconds of copyrighted music in our video, but they have no problem running ads on copyrighted and pirated content themselves. Keep in mind that YouTube doesn't own Top Gun Maverick, but they are making money off of somebody else's creation. The video did eventually get removed, but not before YouTube actually put a bunch of ads on it. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by a third party. Not before we ran ads on it though. You know, we definitely were able to run ads on this copyrighted and pirated content. But yeah, now it's been taken down. Here's another video where somebody uploaded a full episode of Netflix's Squid Game Season 3 only 2 days after the global premiere on Netflix. I can't find the video anymore, but just granted that they uploaded the first episode of the season, it would have been 57 minutes and 12 seconds. So a 57-minute and 12-second video getting 146,000 views, that is a lot of money. Here we can see a PNG Olay ad being run on the video that, remember, is pirated. So this was in Russian, and this was a, quote, redistributed video. I mean, it's a pirated video. And remember, just that all-encompassing point, YouTube will demonetize us for a few seconds of music or video from a movie or whatever, but full-length episodes and movies of brand new shows, YouTube is running ads on them and making thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. And keep in mind, this video did end up getting removed too, but not before YouTube put ads on the video. Man, if I use a few seconds of music in one of my videos, it's not even making it out of the upload page without getting demonetized. So how was YouTube able to run ads and monetize a video on a pirated piece of content and just make money from it? But for us, we're able to make zero money off of using copyrighted music. I don't have a problem with getting demonetized for using copyrighted music. I just have a problem that YouTube is doing it on actual full-length songs, movies, and shows and being able to make their money, and we can't. This is a pretty extensive list of the types of ads that were being run on this type of pirated content. And most of the advertisers that you can think of that you see regularly on your YouTube videos are going to be listed right here. Like I said earlier, YouTube themselves states only content meeting our monetization policies will be eligible to show ads. I'm pretty sure a pirated full-length movie is not a part of your monetization policies, but still, they had ads running on them. So several advertisers actually told Analytics that they were allegedly billed and not refunded for video ads served on YouTube channels, which were later removed by YouTube for violating YouTube's community guidelines or YouTube's terms of service. Some brands reported being billed thousands of dollars for hundreds of millions of ad impressions served by YouTube, which YouTube allegedly deleted from its own platform for violations. So just remember, for those of you guys that don't know, advertisers pay YouTube to show their ads on the website. When myself or other YouTubers get copyright claimed on our video, the money from that video goes straight to the person who is responsible for the music. But when a pirated movie shows up on YouTube, the money doesn't go to whoever made the movie. It goes straight to YouTube. It's a crazy double standard. YouTube channels or videos are removed by YouTube for violations. Google appears to retroactively redact or delete data from advertisers' ad delivery reports. Once YouTube removes a channel, the ad delivery reports are updated to say channel is no longer available, such that brands cannot readily know what sorts of content their ads served against. This is some shady shit, I'm telling you. According to various media buyers, YouTube's own records show that the brands were billed for and mostly not refunded for ads served on channels were served on YouTube channels which were terminated due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube policy on prohibiting hate speech, nudity or sexual content, content designed to harass, bully, or threaten, violence, and prohibiting impersonations. So these are the types of videos that those brands' ads were being run on. But YouTube, I thought you said only content meeting your monetization policies will be eligible to show ads. In some cases, video ads appear to have been served against YouTube channels which were terminated due to legal complaint or removed due to a court order. One of the channels which appeared to have been removed was allegedly funded by an entity that, according to the U.S. Department of Justice, was allegedly linked to a foreign intelligence information warfare and PSYOP operation. The channel's operators stated that they were victims of this scheme, knew nothing about any of this fraudulent activity, and were deceived and are victims if the allegations are proven to be true. In addition to retroactively redacting or deleting offending data from advertisers' ad delivery reports without issuing full refunds, Google also appears to consistently withhold data about where significant portions of brand ads served. In some advertisers' YouTube placement reports, between 10 to 40% of their channel level or video level ad delivery data is aggregated into a reporting category called total or other. There appears to be no transparency or detail about where ads were served when the ads delivered against total or other. It does not appear to be readily possible for a media buyer to know if the ads were served on channels that were deleted for violations, low quality content, or otherwise. One brand reported that when they looked at video level rather than channel level ad delivery reporting, YouTube had bucketed over 90% of their media spend into the total or other category, thus depriving the brand of transparency into where the majority of their ads serve to a video level. So basically, these brands are advertising on YouTube. YouTube is using their ads on pirated or inappropriate content, and then the advertisers don't even know what videos that YouTube put their ads on because YouTube would then remove those videos. Google has previously stated it is committed to at least 99% effective at ensuring brand safety of advertisement placements on YouTube in accordance with industry standards. One small business marketer allegedly spent over 12 months repeatedly asking via email and in verbal meetings why he was charged for ad delivery on YouTube, where other 50% of his ad spend was non-transparent in the total/other category. After more than 12 months, YouTube reportedly agreed to provide him with a $50,000 custom credit in response to his repeated requests. These are the types of content and content providers that were shown to just be uploaded on third-party YouTube channels, and they have received millions of views since then. And remember, YouTube is advertising on all those views, and they're likely making millions of dollars. And keep in mind here, the main problem and the point that I'm driving home is that YouTube is so strict on us, its content creators who have built this platform, on using copyrighted music or movies or whatever, even if it's just for a few seconds, to the point where they will demonetize our entire video and all the earnings go to the people who created the content that we were using. But YouTube themselves are not giving money from pirated content to the people who own that content. They are taking all the money themselves through the advertising that they do. User comments posted on YouTube and Reddit suggest that some consumers avoid paying for cinema tickets, Netflix, or other streaming subscriptions or film rentals because the consumers are able to watch copyrighted media content for free on YouTube. That is very, very true. There are tons of live sporting events that just get live streamed on YouTube through third-party YouTube channels, and a lot of them generate millions of views before they are taken down. And keep in mind, YouTube does run ads on those types of pirated content. Here's another list of brands whose ads were served on third-party, quote, redistributed content from YouTube channels, which were later deleted by YouTube, not before they ran ads on it, of course, and then now they can't see their ad delivery placement reports. Here you go, enjoy. Companies like Ben & Jerry's, Lionsgate, Macy's, Adobe, Peloton. I mean, there's just so many major brands here. YouTube log files that advertisers received don't provide detail on whether their ads appeared against objectionable content before it was removed. In a small experimental video campaign Ad Age ran last year, YouTube provided log files for where ads showed up. In cases where YouTube took down channels where ads ran, the placement showed up in log files only as channel no longer available. The URL link only showed this channel was removed because it violated our community guidelines without other details in the nature of the violation. There were no refunds provided in those cases, and brands are just left wondering, what was my brand being advertised on? A Fortune 500 brand marketer said every advertiser who sees this research should immediately review their YouTube auction and select delivery reports. Know your percent of redacted delivery. Are you okay with that number? Are you okay with where you delivered? It's been almost 19 years since Google acquired YouTube. The platform continues to monetize illegal content on behalf of advertisers and actively, oh, what the fuck does that mean? Render obscure and clear. Okay. Obfuscates this fact. Addressing these issues clearly had never been a priority. Another small business marketer said, putting aside where this unaccounted for spend was shown, it is hard to fathom how YouTube can allow so much spend to be phantom. Over 50% of spend on YouTube accounting for 0 conversions is unacceptable. Not being able to see where the spend went makes it impossible to stop it from happening. There is no other platform in the industry I'm aware of that has this issue. What makes it even worse is being told by Google reps that this is just how it works. It's an infuriating situation from an organization that has all the tools in the world to provide the data to make it stop. They just don't. As a marketer, it's deeply concerning when ads are served on videos that are later deleted for violating a platform's own standards, as this exposes brands to reputational risk and suggests a reactive rather than proactive content moderation system. Even more troubling is when platforms retroactively delete or redact data from ad placement reports, undermining transparency and making it impossible to audit or address non-compliant placements. The risk escalates when ads inadvertently fund harmful or illegal content, such as hate speech, child sexual abuse material, terrorism, or copyright infringement, which not only damages brand integrity and may also carry legal implications. Despite this, trade groups like the Media Rating Council and Trustworthy Accountability Group continue to certify platforms as 99% brand safe, often based on documented processes rather than real-world outcomes. The only way to fix this is a complete refund and a change of process to stop the platforms and nefarious content creators profiting, with the advertisers and users taking the full brunt of this fraud. If content is so odious, I had to look up this word too, my dumbass doesn't know what that means, but it means extremely unpleasant, that a UGC platform will take it down, why then am I as an advertiser not entitled to a refund for that platform's decision to monetize it? Moreover, why does it take significant investment of resources on our end to even discover that such content takedowns have occurred? You guys get the idea. So YouTube is essentially benefiting off of pirated content on their website, and they are making a system where the people whose brands are being advertised on said content don't even really get to see any type of report on where their brand's ads have been run, what type of content it's been run on, and how much YouTube has made off of their ads on pirated content. When I use 2 seconds of copyrighted music in my video, my entire video gets demonetized and I make 0 money off that content. Meanwhile, YouTube, who says themselves that ads only run on content that is a part of their monetization policies, are running ads on pirated content, which is obviously not a part of their monetization policies. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. I was not joking about what I said at the beginning of this video. This video might actually get me demonetized, suppressed, banned. So if you guys could do me a favor and spread this video around, YouTube has got to know that this type of stuff is not okay. They have double standards for themselves and the creators on their platform. I get that YouTube owns the platform. I get that it's their platform. But at the end of the day, how can you expect us to follow rules that you don't follow yourself? Lead by example. Make sure you're transparent with the creators and the brands that you work with. And then maybe we wouldn't have so much distrust and disconnect between you guys and us, the YouTube community. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments, and subscribe for more.